What up, YouTube? I'm back from a long hiatus. Too long. Won't happen again. Won't happen again. Just got busy with stuff, and then I don't know. I lost kind of like interest in making beats and music, but I've got that spark again, and I'm ready to make videos. Today's video is gonna be kind of low key. Gonna start with a couple of melody stems and make a beat from that. For future videos, I want to test out sort of different structures and see what structures is the best. Okay, so these are the stems we're gonna be working with today. It's a small little melody I made a couple days ago, and we're gonna see what we can do to this. And so here's the stems all together. So yeah, pretty cool. Now usually this is a new workflow for me. I don't work with stems. I haven't really done collabs with other producers, done labs, anything of that sort. You know, it's time to switch it up. How do I want to approach this? I think I want to approach this by, so this sounds cool on its own, but right, the whole point is we want to do something different and make it our own. I mean, even though this is my own melody, I'm kind of thinking as if I were using stems from somebody else, so I kind of want to spice it up. So I think I'm gonna just start with the main one here. I'm gonna give this a listen and kind of see what ideas I want. We can do a couple things with this, so I'm gonna give this a listen. So that's cool. What I want to do is, right, originally it kind of has this thing where for the first two bars it switches up on the third bar. I think I like this part. We're just gonna loop that together, so it just plays this part. And I'm thinking, let's hear what it sounds like reversed. Hear it pitched up. So originally it's in D major, so let's pitch it up. Let's pitch it up 3. Let's hear that now. Let's swap the warp mode to complex. Kind of already, the sound itself already sort of has like these weird artifacts, so I'll leave the pitch the same because I don't want to add more artifacts. It sounds kind of weird to me, but I think the next thing I want to do, okay, yeah, let's chop it up a little bit. Let's do some chopping. Yeah, it's not too bad. We're getting somewhere. We're kind of, you know, mangling it up, giving it a new life. Something kind of interesting going on with like this kind of, it's kind of call and response. It's kind of bouncing all over the place. I think right now I want to add more emphasis on this part where it kind of the our little chop kind of goes to a higher pitch. This part right here. Like, it's cool emphasis, and I think we're gonna add this other stem and see if we can add more to that part. So let's give this a listen. Yeah, I like that. So let's see what this sounds like when we place like this part over here. Oh, that's pretty cool. I think, let's see. Let's group all this together and see if we can add like a shaper box, you know, and just give it another layer. hour or two after doing that, I think I've come to an end result that I'm pretty happy with. It's still not mixed very well, and it could use some polishing, but overall I think I'm quite happy with this one. I think I probably will edit this video down a lot, so there's gonna be a lot of footage of me just kind of experimenting and tinkering with stuff, with knobs that you probably won't see. Let me know if you do want to see more sort of long form content like that. I think a key point that I kind of want to convey within this video is that I don't really have much of a musical background, and I don't know much about music theory, but one thing I do know is what sounds good, and I use that, and I use sort of an intuitive ear to sort of chase sounds that I like. It's a method I use a lot in beat making. I think oftentimes when people are getting into making beats and producing, they get too caught up in that they have to know all this music theory and rules and all that, when in reality you really don't. You just have to sort of trust your intuition and just keep at it, kind of build your ability to develop the sounds that you like. At first it might not make sense, but the more you produce, I'm sure the more you'll be able to understand it. With a bunch of experimentation and trial and error, we were able to take those stems and produce a pretty, in my opinion, a pretty cool melody. And so now I will play the final beat for you.